Learning English becomes easier and more meaningful when we connect it with inspiring stories. One such story is that of Rabindranath Tagore, a great poet, writer, and thinker from India. He was the first Asian to win the Nobel Prize in Literature, yet he once struggled with formal education. Tagore believed that true learning comes from nature, creativity, and self-expression, not just books. His life teaches us how to overcome difficulties and follow our passion. In this lesson, we will explore Tagore's journey while improving our English reading, vocabulary, and speaking skills. You will learn new words, sentence structures, and expressions, all through a powerful and real story. Let Tagore's life not only inspire you, but also guide you toward better English. Narrator. In the vibrant cultural heart of 19th century Bengal, a legend was born. A poet, philosopher, musician, and visionary, Rabindranath Tagore, the first non-European Nobel laureate in literature, and one of India's most cherished sons. He was more than just a literary genius. Tagore was a spiritual thinker, a fearless reformer, and a pioneer who reshaped India's cultural identity. His life, rich with creativity and conviction, continues to echo through the corridors of time. Section 1. Early life. Rabindranath Tagore was born on May 7, 1861, in Calcutta, into the illustrious Tagore family. His home, Jorasanko Thakurbari, was a cradle of art, literature, and progressive thought. His father, Rabindranath Tagore, was a philosopher and leader of the Brahmo Samaj. His mother, Sarada Devi, nurtured the family with grace. As the youngest of 13 children, young Rabindranath was surrounded by music, drama, poetry, and debate. He was homeschooled, absorbing knowledge freely and passionately. At the age of 17, he was sent to England to study law. But law wasn't his calling. After a brief stay, he returned home, ready to follow his heart. Section 2. The Poet Awakens. Tagore's pen danced early. He began writing poetry at just 8 years old, publishing his first collection under the name Bhanusimha. At 16, over the years, he blossomed into a literary powerhouse, writing poems, novels, short stories, essays, and songs. His poetry was rich with imagery, devotion, and a deep connection to nature and the human soul. But it was his work, Gitanjali, or Song Offerings, that brought him worldwide acclaim. In 1913, Rabindranath Tagore became the first Asian and non-European to win the Nobel Prize in Literature, praised for his profoundly sensitive, fresh, and beautiful verse. Section 3. Master of Many Forms. Tagore didn't stop at poetry. His short stories, like Kabuliwala and The Postmaster, gave voice to the unheard. His novels like Gora and Gair Bear explored identity, nationalism, and the clash of tradition and modernity. He also revolutionized Bengali music with over 2,000 songs, now known as Rabindra Sangeet, melodic, spiritual, and deeply emotive. These songs continue to be cherished today. Two of them became national anthems, Jana Gana Mana for India and Amar Shonar Bangla for Bangladesh. In his 60s, Tagore even embraced painting, producing a series of bold modern artworks that fascinated critics in Europe and beyond. Section 4. The Education Reformer. But perhaps one of Tagore's most profound contributions was in education. In 1901, he founded an experimental school at Santiniketan, a place where learning would happen not in closed classrooms, but in open air, among trees, birds, and music. He believed education should nurture creativity and curiosity, not just memorize facts. This school later became Visva Bharati University, attracting thinkers and students from around the world. It was a place where the East met the West, where minds were set free. Section 5. A Voice of Reason. In a time of turmoil, though deeply patriotic, Tagore was not a narrow nationalist. He believed in universal humanism, that the world is one family. In 1919, after the horrific Jallianwala Bagh massacre, he renounced his British knighthood in protest. It was a powerful act of conscience. Tagore had immense respect for Mahatma Gandhi, and though they sometimes disagreed, especially on nationalism and modernity, their mutual admiration never faded. Tagore called Gandhi the Mahatma, while Gandhi called him Gurudev. He also traveled the world, meeting with great minds, Einstein, Yeats, Roland, and Wells, spreading his message of peace, unity, and shared humanity. Section 6. Final Years and Legacy. Even as age and illness crept in, Tagore kept writing, his later works filled with spiritual exploration and quiet intensity. On August 7, 1941, Rabindranath Tagore passed away at the age of 80, leaving behind a legacy unlike any other. He was more than a poet. He was a bridge between tradition and modernity, East and West, man and spirit. Today, Tagore's presence still lingers in the songs we sing, the ideas we cherish, the schools that nurture free thought, and the poems that stir our souls. He taught us that creativity is divine, that truth is beautiful, and that love knows no boundaries. Rabindranath Tagore, India's Renaissance man, the world's poet. Rabindranath Tagore's life teaches us to believe in ourselves, think creatively, and never stop learning. Despite challenges, he followed his passion and became a world-famous poet and thinker. He showed that true education goes beyond books and exams. It's about understanding life and expressing yourself. His journey inspires us to work hard, stay curious, and use our talents to help others. Like Tagore, we can achieve greatness with dedication, imagination, and a love for learning. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.